Today I'm showing you my very quick and easy powder foundation routine. Hi everybody, it's Cathy and welcome back. You know that I like my makeup to be quick and easy and very natural and simple looking. And today I'm going to show you how I get powder foundation to work best on my oily skin. I'm almost 52. I do have oily skin with large pores. And I have rosacea, but my rosacea has been under control with the skincare I've been using the last few years. So I just thought that I would show you how I apply my powder foundation. And I have 3 foundations that I'm rotating through, and I will do a separate video on them. One of them is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. And I just find that it applies so evenly and quickly, and it doesn't look cakey. It's really moisturizing when it goes on the skin, and that's what I like about it. So I'm gonna walk you through the steps on how I make powder foundation work for me so that it looks like I'm wearing nothing, so that my skin looks normal and it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. First thing that I do is I start with a primer, and my favorite primer to use is by Hourglass, and it is their Mineral Veil. And this is the large bottle, I think. So basically I just put 1 pump on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna dab it all over my face. And the thing that I like about this primer, it almost turns into a powder as it goes onto your skin, and you don't feel it. It just melts right into the skin. I have tried primers in the past where when I put them on my skin gets really oily, and I have oily skin to begin with. So as you can see, that applied really nice and smoothly. So while I'm letting that set a bit, I'm gonna go in with a concealer. I don't wear concealer every day, but I just wanted to for this video, just to show you how I make it work for me. And I'm actually trying out a new product, and it's another Hourglass product, and it is their concealer. I can't read what color it is, but I will link everything below in the description box. And basically what I'm going to do, just going to dab it under the eyes a bit. And on that little red spot. And then I'm just going in with a baby beauty blender. It's dry. And I'm just going to work it into the skin. Just press it in gently. And wow, that's really nice. It's a really good match too. Once I get my glasses on, I'll have to see what color it is, but then I'm just gonna go up on the eyelid as well, because I'm just doing a very simple look today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm basically going from the dining room to the living room to edit this video. It's really dark out today. I think we're gonna get a thunderstorm. So I hope my lighting is okay. Wow, I really like this concealer. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Because a lot of time concealer on me, when I go under my eyes where I have fine lines, it just accentuates them. But this really melts into the skin. And then I'll just dab that little red spot. So yeah, see what it looks like? I think it looks pretty good. And it's a great match, whatever the color is, for my skin tone. Oh my gosh, I can't read that. Like I said, I'll put it below. And this is the shade Light. And if you haven't seen this foundation before, it's in a nice compact. It has a mirror. There's the foundation. And then you open the bottom and there's a little puff thing, which I never use. And today I'm using my favorite IT Cosmetics brush, and it is the number 6. It's the flat top. I find this brush really works well for my Dior cushion foundation, my IT cushion foundation, and for the powder foundation. But I don't use this when I put on the IT CC cream. If you saw my video from last week, I find that that works best on my skin with a damp beauty blender. So I'll link that video below if you want to go check it out in case you missed it. So what I do is I just swirl my brush around, tap it off, and I'll just do half of my face like I did last week. And I just like press it into my skin. And just keep dabbing it back in here as you need to. And just like press, press, press. This is a full coverage foundation. And when done properly, when applied properly, it will last all day. I do believe it has SPF in it, but don't quote me, because sometimes when I look at a cosmetic site in the US, it says it has SPF, but on the Canadian site, it doesn't mention SPF, so I really can't tell you either way. I love this. It's so quick and it's so travel friendly. And don't forget to always do around your jaw and up to your ears. So that looks pretty darn good. So can you see the difference? Thankfully, my skin is really looking good these days. A lot of the redness is gone from my rosacea, but I can see like a little bit here. So can you tell the difference? Like this is the side that has it and this is the side that doesn't have it. It's a really, really nice foundation. So let's go ahead and we'll do the other one, the other side. Like I said, I'm just pressing. And I think that is why this foundation works so well, is because if you press it into the skin, it really is getting into the skin, and that helps it to last longer all day. I think if you were just like to use a brush, say like this, to just, you know, go like that and put it on, it's not gonna last and it's gonna get splotchy during the day. So you really have to find a routine or a technique that works for you. I always do my eyelids because I do have oily eyelids, and I just find that it helps to set my eye makeup. And that way, you know, I can skip a step. I don't have to put on my eyelid primer. So that's looking pretty darn good. And then I will gently go under each eye just to help set that concealer a bit. And that's what it looks like. So now, I know it sounds crazy, I'm gonna put a powder on over a powder, but this, I believe, is the trick that keeps my makeup on all day, because I do have oily skin. So I'm using my Hourglass powder, my favorite one, and a little bit of this goes a long way. So I'm just going to use my It Ball Wand brush, dab it into that, and I basically just gently go over my face, powder my face. Just gently pushing it in. And then I just sweep off any excess. And then the same thing for my forehead, which gets oily in the T-zone. And then just gently get rid of any excess. And that was so quick and so easy. I mean, you could do this at home in probably 2 minutes. It's taking me a bit longer today because I'm talking. So now I'm gonna put on some blush, and the blush I'm using today is Sweet Cheeks by It. And my Real Techniques blush brush, and just dab a little bit on. And I go just right on the cheekbone. You can see how pigmented this blush is. It's a really nice blush for spring and summer. And then because I have a round face, what I like to do is just go up above the eye. And I just find that it helps to slim my face. You can see it looks a little slimmer on this side than this side, and I think that's just because of the shadow created by the blush. And then we'll do the same over here. And then Just brush a little bit on. There. Then I always do the tip of my nose. So now I'm going to apply my eyeshadow. And the one I'm using today, I'm just doing you one eyeshadow look. I'm using a Burberry eyeshadow. I'm just doing a one shadow look. And the one that I'm using today is Rosewood. And I'm using the big Bobbi brown eye sweep brush. And I just sweep it all over my eyelid up into the crease. I don't go all the way up to the brow bone. Like I said, this is just a really simple look. And that's the shade of the eyeshadow. And we're gonna do this eye. Get the crease. They look even to me. And if you get any powder or any eyeshadow on underneath your eye, just take your foundation brush and just gently clean it up with that. And I forgot to bring my mascara. Okay, let's do our brows and then I'll go grab my mascara. My favorite brow pencil, it's by IT. It's their Universal Brow. And then this side. I got my mascara. I need to throw this one out. It's really getting clumpy. And I just do my top lashes. This is the Lash Blowout by IT. I have to be very careful because I always get this up on my mobile eyelid because I find the brush is a bit too big for my eyes. Let that dry a bit and I'll put in a second coat. What do you think of my hair longer? I know there's like way too much hair there. It has to weigh about 20 pounds. It's really, really thick. But I kind of like the longer length whenever I straighten it. I just don't know if I want long hair. So then I'm going to set everything with a setting spray, and the one that I use, it's the only one that I own, is the All Nighter by Urban Decay. And I just find that really helps the powders to set, and they will not move during the day. And then to top it all off, I'm using a lip balm by Dior. And there you have it. That's my easy everyday powder foundation go-to look. I think that it looks natural. That lip color really pops. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts. What do you think about how I applied the powder foundation? Do you have a favorite powder foundation? Let me know about it in the comments section. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would like it if you did. It would mean a lot to me. I make videos about skincare, beauty, fashion. I like things that are quick and easy and natural looking, and that's sort of how I do my makeup. And I really, really love skincare. And I know I've been promising you skincare videos for the longest time, and they are coming. Just haven't gotten around to doing them yet, but right after this video, I am filming my long-awaited fragrance collection. So you don't want to miss that. So click that subscribe button and give this video a like if you found it helpful. I hope that you and your family are healthy and safe, and I will see you real soon. Bye.